Ball, his sweet spot. You have to create something sometimes for yourself. Really under control on that shot. Desmond Bain handles that. That's Bain's first field goal. It's 0 for 6. 17 game 1. Goes this game. And he for 13 points. Just Bain's good one. Local comfortable. Position. You mentioned the first one against that Carroll when he was doing 2 points better than the 3 point line against the guy big with his shoulders. So that's huge. He's been right there in position. He just hasn't been able to position reaching in at the end of it.
And it's so important. Little bit of floor spacing and the depth of ball is on the floor. It does a good job of how you get your hands. And you got shot blockers behind you. You got help defenders back there. You got to make sure that you stay solid because the depth of Roberts is off the floor. So does their shooting.
By the way, he's number 30 all time.
Not the opposite, you should say, he's like the number 8. Richard Jefferson is number 96. I'll take the top 200.
But it's actually, I would think he's at 20th slipping to him.
Here's the second. Diane operates against Carter. It's inside and puts it in.
He's getting into a group now with 15 points. 15 of them, 45. Twice down the row, getting to his spot. Really looking at what number to get to the language. So you did. Right there is a counter by Suggs with his offhand. He's got 15 points. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Cutting in, going once again by Herman. And Herman looks and that's Aristotle. Don't throw it, yes. And Carroll took it away. He wants him to challenge it, but I don't believe the foul is fall on Carroll. He's got 3 fouls. 3 fouls hard. 2 fouls become 2 fouls. So it's after Diane got 2 switches and got into the paint twice against smaller players. That last time, that Carroll moved everybody else up and squared up against Kate Cunningham. I think they would prefer, if they can, to have more size on Cunningham because he's going to overpower some of the magic guards if he can get into the paint.
Third down, 5 points, 4 boards, does have 3 assists. First all-star team this year. I believe he can make all-NBA 13. Certainly he's going to get a lot of votes. He's struggled so far in this series. Pistons lead, final minute, second point. Suggs finds the middle. Not much worry about Desmond Bain gets it. He did hit the rim. There he raised it. Buckner trying to get it going. It's left hand. Keeps that one. 15 minutes with another chance to answer that right now. Last week that they are practicing. So,
we'll have halftime presented by Hyundai with Jacqueline, Kenny, and Charles. He's not feeling any pressure that time. I was actually talking with some of that section of fans pressuring him to perform again.
No, I was talking about what they are pressuring Wagner so far out. He keeps getting downhill. Yes, he hasn't had a good night, but he's gotten into that thing multiple times when it seems almost unnecessary.
Completely agree. You have to understand, if he makes a play off the dribble with a hand up, still be improvement. It's just not respect. One of the things the Magic have that can operate against the defensive physical, they've got ball handlers that have size and strength to play the contact. They Carroll, Desmond Bain, all 3 of those guys play through the hand checks. It's about a 3-second different shot clock and game clock. Both teams doing it.
And guarded Cunningham. That's a great move in the second quarter.
3 seconds to go. Wagner has some common sense. Post up the 3-point. First half comes to an end. If you like defense, game 2 of this series is for you.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Seminoles will put total leather and will get started. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
For trying to run the football, there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Aller. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
That's caught. It's Saunders. On his feet at the 40. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Wants to throw. It's out. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a
I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
to the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's off Chuck. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You won't get a second opportunity to get a great shot. Now you come down and you're all over the place, trying to figure out what to get into. You get down to the foul, trying to make another guy open. Confident, up play, that shot. Get it. Good work.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield is Castellanos. Going for it all. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll run it again. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Wide receiver comes in motion.
It's so easy to score. It's so easy to score. It's just not incredible. These guys are going to rock.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. The defense just gives back its mini victory of forcing the field goal try with the roughing the kicker penalty, and now they'll have to come up with a stop in the red zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Snagged out of the air. Fights off the defender. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got room at the 35. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And he just
that shit was so ass, bro.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to adjust the pattern. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the ground with the back. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
But the curve addictive, this serve is a must-have in the body. I was trying to find college first instruction. So I got this serve at college. Now, I don't have to work. I got it 60 real time. And I switched from regular college to different. The brand is called college. You make a regular stretchy golf serve at the top of the college. I got rid of so many problems. No dry cleaning needed anymore. I'm free from uncomfortable arm food.
And the Knowles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Castellanos.
Come on, bro.
Down incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Is it wrong to say this is a compelling, ugly game? No, I think that's fair. I think you're trying to shot into the back for you.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro, what is that, man? I'm sitting in one spot and press X. How is that a red throw, bro? But there's no fucking way that's a red throw.
Spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So for them to maintain that pressure on Orlando and hope that they start getting some calls.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. There we go. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Being more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Saunders. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Back to pass, it's Allen. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, when the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive and trying to throw the football and just we're on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Ooh, that boy Cade Cunningham in the dog.
Returns to the field. We've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to keep the drive alive.
Man, that's a first down, bro. You tripping, bro. That's a fucking first down, man. There ain't no fucking way there ain't no damn first down, bro.
Going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes,
always got some space.
Yeah, this is learning from me, bro. Why are y'all not stopping the fucking run?
It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. These corners going to give them some space. Caught behind the line. It's Pena. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense.
200,000 drinking buddies. You can smell it from a mile off. Except now there's this working pro telling us it's last call at the Taylor house. Well, I'm smart enough to know when the party's over. I'll before you. Okay, go away. Working, the best and best.
You said the Whopper is the best burger in America.
These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Let's keep it losing his own. Brought to you by Autoball. Cade Cunningham coming off the 49-point game goal. That's 19 already here in this game. So he just controlled
to the air. It's out. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's
You top of this set there, bro.
take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Houston went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Cougars always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing.
Why is he throwing every ball?
They've not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He fires to the left side.
Oh, come on, man. You are a fucking superstar, bro.
A huge game if he could have held on.
The fuck is going on, dog?
Not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And that's
this shit right here is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, bro.
4th down coming up.
So after that incompletion,
this shit crazy, bro.
You've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both
shit doing all this goofy ass shit, dog.
You scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because
the
right
fuck
now
is that,
nobody's
man?
playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to run for it. Oh, better look out. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins.
Snags it down the right side, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's White. He's out past the 35. Flying down the left side. Not 20. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here.
Spicy chicken sandwich, a total of more crunch, more flavor. It just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
They were the blueprint of football greatness. Now it's time for the next generation to show the world what they're made of.
We're the first pick in the NFL draft.
The NFL Draft begins Thursday at 8.
This drive at their own 25.
You got 9 and 6.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Allard. Throws to the tight end.
The Lions should just let my dude do that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The pass bank is not good enough for time. They're not 1 of 4 in the field with 4 turnovers into this quarter, and they've only scored 3 goals for the first 5 minutes.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Castellanos. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, no!
Nigga ass, bro. Nigga fucking ass. I'm telling you, this nigga's ass.
Offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Aller. He's going to let it go.
What?
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
It was, what, 46 coming out? It's 49-7. 24-3. Here in the third quarter. They scored 24 points in 6 minutes. They only scored 46 in the first half. Every step.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be dragged down. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. That one comes out hot down the right side.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He might want another play. Second and 10, he'll throw again. That's caught. It's Holmes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Holmes. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Blackwell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Calls his own number. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback will keep it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense
Get the ball! Get the ball! Get the ball! Get the ball!
And they turn it into a defense.
Get the fucking ball, baby!
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They
Go into the fourth quarter and have this be something manageable.
Get the fucking ball, baby!
You don't want this to be points. You don't want this to be 12. You want this to be manageable. scores for a team again in game one. All started 5 in double figures. Right now, just been Carroll and Stubbs.
And at least Payne has gotten some decent looks for himself. He just hasn't had a great shooting night. Wagner really hasn't had great opportunities at all.
Wagner misses. Batazi's follow misses. Cunningham front court. Nice pass inside.
Into the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
Even when he seems like he's following the ball, not under control, he's got multiple outlets. He's his nose. He's still knocking down threes, putting it at one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Hand off from the gun. Got enough for
Bro, what is this game doing? Why does it keep making me not dive to these people, bro?
the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UMass managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in Amherst this week. These Minutemen are to blame for this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Escape the shooter. The spin. A jumper.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
6 points.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Caught in the backfield, it's Holmes. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on second down. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
There were a lot of people really excited about
Some guys can't do both. That gets a shot. Look at the final score. Quick shot through. That's 38 points here in the third quarter after scoring 46. But continues what they did defensively. Completely shutting down Wisconsin. After seconds in the 8 seconds looking. Back to the whole spot. Look it off. And a touch.
third quarter comes to an end. Elimination with Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. They outscored the last 38-16 as they look to even up this best-of-7 series in 2 games apiece. Cade chaos in the third. It's 84-62 Detroit.
Wake up! We got pain to relief by morning. Nice. Icy hot. Nighttime recovery. Just so back.
On that every night. Boom.
Get better payouts this NBA playoffs on FanDuel.
If you're an executive, then this shirt is a must-have in your pocket. I was tired of fluffy colors and shirts that accumulated back sweatshirts. So I got this shirt I saw on TV, and I don't have to worry about anything anymore. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to making music. These shirts are brilliant. The brand is called Colors and Co. They make a regular stretchy gold shirt, but the top has a firm color on it. I got rid of so many problems I was having. No Drake couldn't need it anymore, and I'm free from the comfortable wing sleeves, and the color stays stands all day. Get 20% off using code TV on colorsandco.com.
Leaf Filter is America's #1 gutter protection system.
Because it's built right.
Leaf Filter is designed to keep debris out of your gutters and water flowing.
When it's built right, it shows. That's why it's Homes Approved.
It's good to be #1 always. And do your free gutter inspection.
Finding products that work just as hard as I do. That's why I choose Pretty Litter, the health monitoring cat litter for the